Okay, it's 5:58 a.m. and I just came out of the car wash, washed the car. There's traffic coming at me, so I can't really go yet. Yeah, 6 o'clock, they're already rushing into town. They're already rushing into town to get in the way, and this is where I exit. I get out of here. There goes a bus. Well, it was a real slow night. It was a stinker. I did about 10 trips all night, and the average trip was about $17, so you can guess how much I made. And of course, not all that goes into my pocket. I got to pay an $80 lease, and I got to pay about somewhere between $10 and $15 for the fuel. So I had a night that was very similar to that stinker I had last week. What was it, Tuesday or Wednesday last week? I had a night that was pretty terrible. Well, tonight I had another one like that. No run to the airport. I had a couple of $30 fares, but you know, they were few and far between. And even worse, the internet went out. The internet from this thing called Shaw Open, which Shaw is like the service provider for my internet. They have these hotspots all over town. They all went dead. So I found that really disappointing. I couldn't even watch videos. Well, I was practically falling asleep anyway, so fine. I fell asleep without watching videos this time. Buses. You know it's late when there are buses in the way. Well, you know, yeah, it's done. Tomorrow's another day, that's what I say when I have a night like this one. Yeah. Well, it's another morning. It is now Wednesday morning. I just got through the Tuesday night. It was a long, slow, hard grind. It was really dead until 10 o'clock. And then between 10 and 11:30, I didn't stop. Then after 11:30, it got quiet again. And so I went to sleep. I went to sleep a few times. I ended up doing about 210, 215, something like that. Nothing spectacular in the long run. And I'm just exhausted right now. That time change a week and a bit ago is really affecting me badly. I really am not tempted to do anything but go to sleep right now. So what I'll do is I'll go home and fix myself something to eat and have a drink, maybe, if I can still stay awake long enough to do that. Then I'll go to sleep right away. I should actually go exercising this morning, but I can go exercise tomorrow or the day after instead. I figure as long as I exercise once this week, that'll be enough. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm just gonna go home and get some rest. That's what I need for a change. Sleep deprivation is gonna kill me. Well, it's Thursday morning at 5:30. I've got around 280 on, almost 300. And I am knackered, tired. I am really exhausted. Again, I'm exhausted. Exhausted, exhausted, exhausted. It's kind of damp and rainy right now. And it's also time to wash the car. Anyways, I had reasonable good success early on in my shift. I had about 180 on by midnight. And then between midnight and now, 5:30, I made another $100. So $20 an hour, something like that. And the light goes green and we're out of here. Anyways, that's another night. Another night is done. I'm wiped out. I should do my exercises this morning, but I really don't feel like it. This time change has been going on for a week and a half now, and I'm still all messed up. Talk to you sooner. Well, here we are downtown, dropping off at 2:27 a.m. It's been a strange night in that it was quiet at the beginning until about 10 o'clock, and I just couldn't get any long fares to save my life. And now I've done okay. I've got about, I don't know, 230, 240 on, something like that. And I've noticed that people have been giving out strange vibes tonight. I've just been getting strange, uncomfortable vibes from a lot of people, and I don't know what's causing that. I can't figure it out. But I've been getting strange, uncomfortable vibes from a lot of people, and there was one particular incident where I was sent somewhere to pick up someone, and it was these two hookers who were in a car, and they wanted me to take them downtown, but then one of them thought that I was trying to rush her, which I wasn't. I just sat there patiently waiting for them to get their act together, and the one who was drunker was saying, hang on, I'll give you a $20 tip, just hang on, just wait for us. So I waited for them, and then the other one said, is it okay if we park our car in a parking lot and you wait for us while we do that? So they had to do that. And then the one who was more sober came back out to the car, and she was telling her friend, hurry up, they're going to close if you don't hurry up. And so she didn't hurry up. She said, oh, hang on, I'm not ready yet. I'll give you $20 if you just wait a minute. Okay, and then so we waited a little bit longer, and this one's saying, well, I want to see my best friend perform at this nightclub, and I haven't seen him for years, and he's from Toronto, and on and on and on like that. And then she's saying, hurry up, and she's the other one, the one who's drunker and who's still back at the car in the parking lot, yelled out saying, I'll give you $50, just hang on. I wasn't going to say no, so I just hung on. And as soon as she finally got to the car, about 5 minutes later, she got in, handed me $50, and I took them for like a $9 ride downtown. And so that was the strangest incident. Oh, and there was one guy who, his Interac card didn't work, and I even took him to the bank. He said, there's lots of money in there. Took him to the bank, and at the bank machine, he couldn't get money out either, and the machine said, see your branch. So he ended up giving me his ID whatever, his driver's license, and he's going to pay me tomorrow. He said that the government just deposited a large tax refund in his bank account. And I said, well, yeah, that's what happens. They hold the funds, and if you don't have enough money in the bank account to begin with to cover the deposit, then they don't let you have any of your money until that deposit clears. And so that's what happened. And he says, there's lots of money in there. Yeah, but it's not confirmed. So they like to hold funds. That's what banks do. Banks are very cautious. They don't just give you your money. They hold the funds. So that's what happened there. And I just want to relax and watch a few more videos of people tasting whiskey. And that's the end of that. So I'm heading back to my familiar favorite part of town. And if there's anything else to tell you about, I'll tell you later. Some 3 hours from now at the end of the shift. I just thought I'd share, Well, the Thursday ended up quite well in the end. It was a $300 night exactly. So I'm not complaining there. So we had two that were relatively slow. Monday was the real stinker. Tuesday was a little better, but nothing stellar. Wednesday, 285 or so. And Thursday, 300. One more to go. Well, it's Saturday morning, and I worked all night Friday night. Well, it's actually 4:27 in the morning right now, and when I first got out, the first couple hours were slow. I had my first call, then I had another call on it, and not much happened the first couple hours. I think it was 2 trips an hour. And I guess around 9 o'clock I had one fare that went downtown. And then I started getting busy. And I was busy from about 10 o'clock till about 3. And then it went flat at 3 o'clock. In fact, I was asleep from 3... Well, actually, maybe 3:30 till about 10 after 4 when I got another call. So I was without a trip for over an hour. Then I got this call, and it went from one end of town to the other, and it was $20. And now I'm just over 300. So as far as Saturdays go, this one has been kind of a dud. It's been kind of off. I don't know what's going to happen now. I got another hour and a half to go. And I'll let you know if anything happened that was memorable. Other than that, if nothing memorable happened, I hope yours is better than mine for this taxi vlog 498. I think it's 498. I believe so. Well, it might be. I might be wrong about that. It's somewhere around there. It's almost to the end of the 400s. Okay, now I'm coming in from the Western Communities. I had one fare that went out to Triangle Mountain for $30. And after dropping that off, I had another one for 10 out in the Western Communities. And so now it is the very end. I've got about, I don't know, 340 on maybe. Something like that, maybe a little more. I didn't count the coins. And so now it's the very end. Hope yours is better than mine.